welcome back to Strawberry Lemon. My name is Melody and today I'm going to be doing my very late TBR video for the Maker Myth Taker Readathon. So for those of you who don't know, the Maker Myth Taker Readathon was created by Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction and Charlotte from Bookmarks and Vlogging. So for this readathon, you basically make your own myth character or like book character, and Ashley made a really good explanation announcement video which I'll link down below. And so there are 4 categories for characters. There are the rogues, the royal court, the sorcerers, and the one I chose, which is the warriors. And within the warrior character category, I chose the Viking path. And I don't know, I think that Vikings are really cool. I took a myth class, so Norse mythology is really interesting. I don't know too much, but I definitely want to learn more about that. And then I remember way back in elementary school, we read a book which was called The Sea of Monsters or something like that. I'll put like a picture up there. And then we had those like old presentations where you had to make a presentation and dress up as whoever you're presenting about. And I had Leif Erikson, who was a Voyager Viking kind of person, and he actually probably found North America before Christopher Columbus did. And although Vikings might do like trading and looting and stuff, I think he probably did better than what Christopher Columbus did. And also Viking ships are so beautifully, like artistically crafted, and they're just so cool. And we also have Thor, and we have How to Train Your Dragons, and yeah, so that's why I chose Vikings. And yeah, let's get into my TBR. Within the Viking path, I have to read 4 books, and for the first prompt, it is to read a book that is set in a cold place. So for my choice, I decided to read The Shining by Stephen King. And I know that Stephen King has a lot of stands, but I'm about halfway through this book and I have very mixed feelings about this book right now, but I'll probably do a review or something about that later. So The Shining by Stephen King is set in Colorado during the winter time, and they're basically trapped in a hotel during the winter by snowstorms, which is the cold place part of the prompt. And then so it's a family of 3, the mother, father, and son. I'm very bad at names, so I do not know their names off the top of my head. But basically, though the father got fired, so now his only job is to go to this hotel, and this hotel is creepy. It's called the Overlook, and it's really creepy and like haunted, and it's supposed to be really scary. And the book deals a lot with alcoholism and abuse. And yeah, for the second prompt, it is to read a book with a weapon on the cover, and I decided to pick The Walled City by Ryan Groudon. And I actually had 2 copies of this book with different covers because I won one in a giveaway with some other goodies a few years ago. So here you go. There's the knife, which fulfills the prompt. And this book is about 3 characters, Jin and Dae. I think that's how you pronounce their names. And they live and are kind of trapped in a walled city, and they're trying to save Mei, which is Jin's sister, and also trying to just survive in general and live in this really, I guess, kind of dystopian city. But I googled a little and I actually found that the author was inspired by a real historical event, which was a city, I think in Hong Kong, called the Kowloon Walled City. So I thought that was really cool. And the bag says 730. That's how many days I've been trapped. 18. That's how many days I have left to find a way out. So it's really suspenseful. It's kind of based on something historical, and yeah, I really really excited to read this. And then for the next prompt, it is to pick a book with a journey, and I decided to do Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. And this book, I actually have never watched The Wizard of Oz, so I'm probably gonna watch that movie sometime this month. I've only watched it's kind of like in all like the Disney and Nickelodeon shows, they always have some like Wizard of Oz, Dorothy spin-off, like in Victorious and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. So yeah, so in this book, this girl named Amy Gum gets taken away in a tornado to Oz, and I guess everything is really messed up there, and now she has to remove the Tin Woodman's heart, steal the Scarecrow's brain, take the lion's courage, and then Dorothy must die. So I'm assuming Dorothy becomes evil, and all the friends she made are now evil henchmen, and this girl Amy has to go and save Oz and kill Dorothy, which sounds really cool, and I think this is a trilogy. And for my fourth prompt, which is my last prompt, it is to pick an overhyped book, and Ashley in the announcement video said that overhyped in this case means a book that you really can't get away from. You see on BookTube, Bookstagram, Book Twitter, and the book I picked was Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, because when this book first came out, all I ever heard was Six of Crows, Six of Crows, Six of Crows. Oh my gosh, Six of Crows. Okay. Yes, Six of Crows. A lot of Six of Crows. And oh my gosh, the pages are so cool. And I actually have the second book too, but I just never ever started reading this duology, I think it is. So I'm sure most of you know what this book is about. I think it's like people band together and they're trying to like do something. I'm gonna read the synopsis. Okay. Hi guys, editor me from like 10 minutes into the future looking back on footage realized she did not read the front cover of this book, which says 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. So this book is about 6 dangerous people with a lot of different abilities, and they're trying to pull off some dangerous heists apparently. And yeah, read the front cover, so you don't need to listen to me read the synopsis to you. And yeah, back to past me. Bye. So yeah, I heard this book is really, really good. It is very hyped. I am very late to the game, and I am very, very excited. And yeah, that is my TBR for the Make Your Myth Taker readathon. You can actually read more books and you can gain like characteristics. So if you want to get some, you know, spy skills and stuff, you can read some prompts from the spy path. But I'm actually trying to participate at least, because this is my first ever readathon, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm also trying to participate in the Blackout Buddy Read and the Queer Blackathon this month, so I'm not going to put any more books on my TBR so I can leave space for those read-alongs and readathons as well. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I'm very late to the game. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I'll probably have a video up next Thursday, maybe sooner, we'll see. And yeah, bye!